Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a starter event at Spa tonight. 30 minutes. We've got 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes left of practice. I hope you all had a great day, a great evening, a great morning, wherever you are. Welcome to Spa. We are on board with Mr. Pretty Ugly. We have from what I believe was a 40 people grid, but only 31 are in the game, yet 30 people make that 30, me being the 41st. Yeah, welcome to Spa. And welcome Not That Guy. I did have a great day. I traded my vacation car back for my own car. I didn't have anything to drink today, so I'm completely sober, guys. Vacation is not over yet, but sometimes you do have to relax a little bit. I mean, you can relax with drinks, but you do have to think about your body a little bit. So yeah, had a good day. Did some grocery shopping. Did some some things on my own. Tomorrow it's Saturday. It's a garden work day, so we're doing a little broadcast. I will be drinking one drink with you all together in a bit, but yeah, today it's a spa evening, spa night. Tomorrow it's garden day, garden evening. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but at least I'm gonna be preparing the garden for the rest of the weekend. And yeah, besides that, I'm still having a vacation. So it's just gonna be work around the house, work in the house, and that's about my vacation, or the vacation that's left of it. Hello, Mr. Son Myris, this time as a viewer. Yep. Well, we have seen you race a little bit the last 2 days since I'm back from vacation, and I must admit you did give us a pretty good show yesterday on the Noordslijf. Idodo for the win. I don't know what Idodo is gonna be doing, but connection failure, ladies and gentlemen. Connection failure. So let's see if we can get back into the lobby, or if this is gonna be a very short broadcast. Connection issue. Let's search again. It's on server type all. Crossplay is on. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a little predicament tonight. If you see anything wrong on my screen, let me know. But I think Son Myris is right. I think I'm just gonna be starting drinking now, and or we're just gonna be making we're gonna be changing the category to chatting only. We're just gonna make this an hour podcast with between me and the viewers, between me and the chat. Oh, look. Where did we go? Which server was it? Was it server 1? Server I don't know what? Server 1, I believe. Here we go. Server 1 is back. Let's try again.
Green light.
Here we go. Enough people still in, or everybody is joining? Here we have Mr. Enden. Let's see if my buttons still work. Yes, they do. So, okay. Emergency has been resolved. No more emergency. But we have a couple of fast guys, I believe. Here we have Endem, we have Idodo. I believe Mr. Disorderly is pretty quick too. We have, of course, Gamble Jungle, Smiggy, our resident steward, Mr. Viper Biker. He's probably still hammered from his vacation, but he's here racing. I'm not allowed to show him, but we will be showing him quickly. This is the orange Ferrari, the third car from the bottom, basically, is Mr. Viper Biker. But he's afraid of the commentator's curse, so we will quickly be going further through the field. We have Mr. Hushed Web. Who else? Hushed Web active again. Xbox Live player. We have Mr. EMP from yesterday, Nordschleifer. Big battle with Son Myris in the chat. We have Meatburl, also fast. So we have a lot of guys, and it's a full pack lobby. As we can see, it's now 32 people in. It's supposed to be a 40-man lobby. So my suggestion is, if you want to race tonight and you see this 32 not moving up when quali is starting, I'd say go in the Discord and ask for people to un-RSVP and get a couple of quali laps in if you do want to race, because a full lobby with people not un-RSVPing if they're not gonna be racing is a shame for a 40-man lobby that could be. Dabbing llamas for the win today. Rooting for the Lexus. Yes, that would be nice though. The Lexus is a beast of a car. It's, from what I have heard, pretty hard to handle too. Is that correct? I've never tried it, I've never driven it. I do like the sound and the look of it. Hello, Mr. Mansa Croder. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the broadcast. Yesterday he was on P2. All right. I did miss that then. TC on 2, and it's pretty stable. Okay. Pretty challenging. Yeah, the Lexus. I mean, the Lexus. It's just such a beast of a car. I think we're gonna do an onboard just for the sound, ladies and gentlemen. Then we're gonna be switching over to some of the guys doing their last laps around Spa for the practice. We do see Endem with a 2:17.4. That's quali over for Mr. Lexus, Mr. Dabbing Llamas. Dabbing Llamas, that's kind of a name. Titus. It's not Tinus, it's Titus. Titus, the best man of the world. No, it's not the best man of the world. I'm pretty, how do you say that? I don't like to call myself that. I'm pretty modest. Pretty modest guy. But I'm gonna go and make the map a little bit bigger. I'm gonna be looking at number 3611 and number 721. 36 is done. Number 11. Whoa. And number 721. Good evening, David. Welcome back to the broadcast. Welcome back. Thank you. And I wish you, Mr. Mano is here too. Mr. Criso, David, regular people and regular people or regular. I think you guys are one of the guys watching the broadcast mostly, but we're gonna be taking a look at who is leaving the pit lane first. That's without a doubt probably gonna be Andam. But with my eyesight, ladies and gentlemen, and I haven't even been drinking today. Where do we find Mr. Andam? It's probably gonna be Idodo in first. There he is. So as always, we will be going on board with Idodo for the first warm-up lap of the qualifying Spa. And after that we will be going on board with Idodo for the first hot lap of today's Spa Starter Event. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, on board with Idodo. I do not know all the corners of Spa, but you know what? I'm gonna just go to Google and we're gonna be doing Spa corner names. Then I'm gonna be talking you guys through La Source, Hairpin, and then up through Eau Rouge and Radillon. And then, luckily, we still have the Camel Straight before I before I will be needing a, Idodo goes very wide. Before I need to be looking at a map to give you all the corner names. But we are coming up on Le Combe and Malmedy. The very exciting right, left, right corner combination. The next corner, Bruxelles downhill. To the right, that's my weak point over here. I always go out too wide and I can't get on the throttle properly for that little straightforward run towards the next left-hander. I'm very curious if one of the guys behind Idodo is gonna be setting a first clean lap. I'm trying to find Mr. Andam, car number 80. Just leaving the pit lane. Andam is just coming up on Camel Straight. here Idodo goes. Behind the Idodo we have, I believe, car number 721. I am lying again, ladies and gentlemen. I am lying again. That's Mr. Kutor, 720. As we see Darkblade doing his 217.7 with Endam in practice having done a 217.4, I believe. I think Brands Hatch has been a starter week race for 2 or 3 times this year. Sadly, it was one time I was at home, and 2 of those times, or one other time, I was at work. Brands Hatch is one of my personal favorite cars, so tomorrow evening I will be hopping into the TT lobby. So if you do want to see some weird broadcaster trying to improve his own PBs, tomorrow evening around 8, 9 BST, 7 BST, you will be able to see a struggling broadcaster that's a little bit rusty around the edges, because I have been broadcasting too much. If it's a starter race next week, I will be driving a bit more Brands Hatch and not broadcasting so many starter races though. No problem, no problem. Krizo and David, you both had the same. You had the same problem, but Titus, Tinus, Tiny, it's all just the same. We will be going on board with Mr. Endam. If I can find him, of course, that is. Here is Endam. No clean lap yet. I was lying yesterday. I was, and Chris was right, I believe. 24.0 is my PB, I believe. Yesterday I said a 23. 24 is my PB, and that was a miracle lap. So I'm gonna try and get into the 23s tomorrow. 23.999 would even be a good result for me. I'm very curious with 7 minutes to go if all these guys are gonna be putting in a clean lap, or some are gonna be left behind. The good thing is, with not everybody having set a lap time yet, we can see some split times. We have the top, of course, 2 guys very close to each other, and then we see a gradually increasing gap. But with so many guys not having set a clean lap yet, I'm sure this whole lobby, we're gonna be having, like always, a gap of about 1-2 tenths all the way down to the field between positions, and that's what you want to see for a close race. We're gonna be sticking with Endam until he crosses the finish line to see if he's gonna be putting down a clean lap, and then we will be going on again. With Endam not improving, not making a clean lap. Who else do we have without a clean lap yet? Mr. EMP on the move towards the bus stop chicanes. And El Criso in the chat on the track. El Criso with no time yet. El Criso, where is El Criso? We do see Gipfel in here too. Monbarov is in here. Let's go on board with Monbarov, who's in the pit lane. Gipfel in the pit lane. And here is the man I was looking for, El Criso. We do not want to make him nervous, but let's just go on board on the dashboard. Sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. What have you all been up to today? Weekend? Are some of you guys working? Is everybody free? What are we doing this weekend as we're watching Criso going around Spa towards Campus and Stavalo? I don't know, that's so sad, man. 216 and then going out of fuel. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad and unlucky, of course. Very, very unlucky. You see Criso going through the bus stop chicanes. Let's see if he improves. 2.1 behind. Let's see if he jumps up. And he does. Improves by about 2/10. 1.9 behind. And who else do we have on track? Still not having a time. Here we have Gipfel. Let's go on board. Gipfel is always fast, of course. It's no secret when that exclusive name is underneath your name, you are a pretty talented driver. So we're gonna be looking at the top of the leaderboard, where he is possibly gonna be showing up when he is finished his lap. No clean lap for Gipfel. So with his last lap on the move, on the way right now, he will feel some pressure. So we're gonna be going on board, looking at the wheel with Gipfel. See what he's doing, how he's pushing for this last lap of qualifying and putting down a clean one. No clean one for Gipfel. This is gonna be a hard race for him. Hard race for Gipfel. And Endem. We're gonna be going on board with Endem by lack of Gipfel finishing his lap. We're gonna be going to the top of the leaderboard because he should be ending up somewhere around here. And that's Endem finished as well. Who else do we have on track, ladies and gentlemen? We have a row of 3 cars just coming through Bruxelles. That's 34, 80 something and 85. 34, 88, 85. And where do we have 80 and 85? And that's number that's him done. 80, car number 85. I was just there, but I'm switching around way too much. Mr. MK Stricker. Will he improve? P7 1.1. 1.0, but no position improvement. And then we had EMP behind him. So that's quali almost being done. 997, last car on track. Marvinelli. There he is, Mr. Mano P. Marvinelli. 1.2. And that's qualifying done. Threat Racer in 1. Dabbing Llamas P2 with just 900s behind. Then we have Darkblade, Idodo and Disorderly finishing up the top 5 guys. And Endem and Gipfel will be the guys to follow going throughout the field to the front. Scion is number 11. We will be checking that out when we are on the grid. Number 11. Replay and got kicked. I think you can come back, Mano, but you gotta start from the pit lane, I believe. So this is Mr. Scion, I believe, number 12. Yes, of course, all the races, everybody needs a good luck. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. A full grid. 40 people So there's only one people or one person that didn't un-RSVP or didn't attend. But that's pretty good. 39 racers on track, with myself of course going back to the pit lane immediately.
30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
On board with Strat Racer, we will be going in TV Cam 2. And then of course, as always, we will just be chilling a little bit for the warm-up lap, talking about nonsense. And then as soon as these guys start after it's a funny thing on Spa, and I think you all know it, we have the finish line or the start of your lap after the bus stop chicanes. But for the start of this race, you always first go through La Source hairpin, and then it's green lights going towards Eau Rouge, Radion, and onto the Camel Straight. So I don't know if you're, and that's just, I've never, and I'm not a top 5 guy of course, but just maybe you guys know it. If you're like on a grid like this, P39, do you have green lights before La Source hairpin, or is the green lights for everybody on the straight going towards Eau Rouge? If you're further down the grid, do you need to go through La Source hairpin with the green lights? Yeah, that view on the grid, David, with the whole grid standing there, that was a pretty amazing shot. I might have to include that in a better picture next time. As I'm grabbing a Austrian beer that I took home with me. That's the first drink of today, ladies and gentlemen. You can't blame it, right? Of course, we wish everybody good luck. We wish for everybody to, of course, have a amazing first lap. But the chaos, that's why we're gonna be in Helicam, and I will be preparing my Helicam somewhere around P10, P15 to capture everything happening going into Eau Rouge. If we see something, so we immediately switch back 15 positions and I don't have to scroll any further, because capturing all the chaos, as we see Mr. Eibel, Mr. Almighty Eibel having a drive-through. Two rookies in the front, yes, but judging by the speed of them, being faster than Idodo, are they truly rookies? That's the question. Rookies in XCL, no rookies in the game. we're going through the bus stop chicane, and then on the move to La Source hairpin, and after the hairpin we will be getting green lights. So we will be going not yet into Helicam, but it's just one button away from being right there for the action with diving llamas in P2, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it was Sir Son Myris who said it was diving llamas going away with the wind today. Alright, here we go. Helicam. We are preparing for P15 going up through the chaos. If Eau Rouge, Spa. What are we gonna see? It could be magically clean, or it could be very, very chaotic. Here we go. Green, green, green. And we will be switching back a little bit. Oh, here we go, here we go. Whoa, big, big moments. Big, big moments. Oh, further up on the Camel Straight. And the whole grid has been, well, completely shaken up. Look at the splits. Look at the splits. We're at the Camel Straight, and Mr. Treadracer has a drive-through. Probably did something with the start. Too much speed. But the whole grid has been shaken up. The whole split is incorrect. We do want to see what's happening everywhere, but who are you gonna follow? Who are you gonna follow? Smiggy and Emiza already back in the pit. Pepski, as we see somebody go off. Mensa Croder all the way back in the field. 37, 2 people left already, 3 people left already. We were with 40, we are now with 37. I am very, very curious what Giffel is. Giffel was, I think, a victim of the guys in front having moments in Eau Rouge, and I think Giffel has a lot of damage if you saw him going through Blanchimont. Viper also quit the race, got murdered in Eau Rouge. As we're gonna see a couple of guys going into the pit lane. We have RS Michoko, K Michon, we have Disorderly, and here a whole load of people. Prezi Press, Xbox Live Player, Endam, Dead Drop, Scion Desert, Mr. Scion in the chat, and then we have Gipfel. Everybody going into the pit lane because of drive-thrus, damages. That was a very, very chaotic Eau Rouge and Camel Straight for that matter. XMEs, wait for the comeback. We will definitely be waiting. We have a couple of guys back in the field. Probably Amis, we have Gipfel, we have Endem. We have Disorderly, we have Dead Drop, who is a pretty solid driver as well. We have a lot of guys having damages because of the chaos. So there will be a comeback race for a lot of guys. As we are going on board with Mr. Treadracer, and we will be looking at the splits. Because the chaos has been gone, we will be going into the TV cams and trying to find some gaps, some battles. 5/10, 5/10, and here we see two guys very close in the split times, but it's not as close. The split times are not always correct, but we do see 2/10s over here. MK Stricka behind Meatball in the Mustang. 4.5 minutes in Visa. I think you're not the only one. I think if you're gonna be looking around you in your rear view mirrors, in your outside mirrors, you're not gonna be the only one with lots of damage. We see Stricka having a pretty good exit, but that Mustang, I can't say it enough. Beast of a car. Going wide as we see somebody coming out of the pit lane. Ooh, that could have been ending up very differently. But these guys, some are blue flags, some are not. There's a whole bunch of cars very close together. So as I do want to switch, but we do want to stay here too for this battle going on. And in the meantime, in the background, we can see these three cars behind them battle for a little bit too. El Criso P7 and Gamble behind him in the Ferrari. Gonna be sticking around here with these two guys until we head Stavolo, and then we're gonna be switching to Criso and Gamble, because I think Gamble is gone. I think Gamble had a moment. Was way closer behind El Criso, as we can see in the split, but the 2/10 is no 2/10 anymore. We do see Idodo chasing Dabbing Llamas. Do we want an onboard from Idodo, or do we need another? We're gonna be waiting a little bit because we have these two guys. Mr. Pamuknai and Weza. From my understanding, Mr. Cross is mixing himself in that three-way battle. And Idodo is 1 second behind Dabbing Llamas. And what is Endem doing? Endem. Are they driving already? I do not want to miss out on this battle. So when we're on Camel Straight, we're going to be going to Endem and Gipfel. These two guys, let's watch a battle, ladies and gentlemen. Same cars, same team. What are they gonna do? We're gonna be going on board with Gipfel to see what he's doing. Oh, see, this is the gentlemanly thing, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemanly thing. You could think to yourself, okay, well, racing incident, let's go, continue. It's a position, but this is the gentleman way. I think if you're gonna be joining the, I don't know if there is another exclusive esports team Discord, but if you're gonna be in the same team and you're gonna be having such moments together and just driving on, I think that's gonna be a heated at least DM battle afterwards. This is what you want to see, and these two guys, they are now 9 seconds behind 28. I believe this is gonna be a couple of seconds in a couple of laps. But let's see. They are also battling with each other, so no matter how fast these two guys might be, they are still battling with each other, and that's costing time. So we will be switching back to other guys in the field. Oh, that's Mr. Weza. What's up? Oh no, it was not. It was Pamuknai, and who was the Mustang? That was Mr. Cross in the Mustang, making a move. I just wanted to say what's up. Here we have Pepski in the Porsche EMP, also in a Porsche, side by side. And Killalot is close behind them as well. So 3 Porsches in the mix for P10. EMP, Killalot, with Pepski just creating a little bit of a bigger gap for himself. Killalot having a look. And I don't want to give this man the commentator's curse, but we're gonna be hopping up on the dashboard. And that's time for the TV cam, ladies and gentlemen. As we see Hushed Web, I believe, behind him in the McLaren. And that's Killalot in P12, P11. And Idodo is catching up to Dabbing Llamas. And this is great to see. We have Dabbing Llamas and Idodo fighting for P1, P2. And then we have Gipfel and Endam, 26-27, but they're all right behind each other. We are curious what's happening over here. We have still Pepski leading a 4-way pack. But the funny thing is, we're having a blue flag car, I believe. 2 blue flag cars, if I'm not mistaken, in front of them. So that's gonna stir the pot. We see Pepski going wide a little bit, and Killalot, they have a blue flag car in the middle of the track. And what's that gonna cost EMP? With Hushed Web behind him, and Hushed Web having a better exit in the slipstream behind EMP, and the blue flag not making any room. He does, he backed off. Oh, EMP and the Ferrari. I think that was the Ferrari of not Dante Shiva. That was a back marker. That was probably not him. That was Bublé, Mr. Bublé. Got collected, maybe had a braking issue himself. But as we see, kill a lot. 9 seconds behind Dante Shiva, who is chasing the Bentley of Pamuknai in P8. We see Andam and Gipfel, 5-second gap, so something happened there. Somebody might have made a mistake.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
And we see Eibel still having his drive-through, still needs to serve, but he's in the pit lane, so that's going to be either a drive-through. Oh, he already did his pit stop. This is his drive-through serving. We see a small gap over here, but one of them is in the pit, so no point in switching back to that. I am very curious. This is the closest we got on track right now. I am very curious what's Killalot gonna do. P9 and Hushweb in P10. And where did Pepski go? Pepski probably did his pit stop. Yes, he did. And you can gain a lot on the pit stops, ladies and gentlemen. If you got it on auto, you might want to make up some, free up some buttons on your wheel. The buttons who do work, to at least have an ignition and a starter button on your wheel, because that manually serving your pit stop is gonna save you a couple of seconds instead of doing it the auto way. As we have 13 minutes left in the race, that's about with 2 minutes 20 or so, 2 minutes 17 to 20 for easy calculations. It's about 4 or 5 laps. And what's gonna happen here? Here we have Mr. Hexy. And Andam is what I believe in the pit lane. Both of these guys are in the pit lane. Gipfel in pit lane, Andam in pit lane. Here we have Mr. Michoko in the BMW. And we had Tony Dimes in the McLaren, but the gap is bigger than the split told us. We do have Darkblade and Tony Dimes. But we do have these guys. I think we're gonna be watching this. Idodo has been gaining a little bit, losing a little bit, gaining a little bit. And with no other major battles going on at the moment, because that 110 split time is a lie, we just checked it. With no other major battles, we will be sticking around here to see what Idodo is gonna be doing. Is he gonna be catching up? Is he gonna be losing out? He was capable of doing 2:16s. He's the fastest guy, or the fastest lap on the track at the moment. So let's see what Idodo is gonna be doing. Oh, as we see a blue flag car just going into the wall, into the barriers completely. We do see another gap coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We see Harshed Web and EMP, but this is P1, battle for P1. We do not want to miss out on that, so I'm sorry we don't have any more cameras, but we're gonna be sticking with this P1, P2 or P7, P8. I think we all know the choice we will be making. With Idodo having a lot of oversteer in that Ferrari. At least we know Idodo is pushing. We're gonna be going on board with Idodo. So hold on to your headsets, your heads and your ears. We're quickly gonna be going to this battle. Harshed Web, McLaren, EMP, Porsche, P6. As we see Prezi Press and Kutorm getting closer to each other as well. Going on board with EMP for the bus stop. Both going into the pit lane. And that gives us the opportunity to go to Prezi Press. Idodo, very close to Llamas at the moment. Once again, we're gonna be going on board with Idodo. Will he be making a move? It's too far away, but at least you can show your nose. At least you can show somebody that you're there, that you're willing to be catching up, that you're willing to overtake him. You're willing to risk it a little bit. We've got 4 laps left. Double yellow ahead. Let's see what they're gonna be encountering with Devin Llamas just touching the inside of the barrier. But it could have been a little glitch in the matrix as we saw him moving about. And we see in the split Kutorm having passed Prezi Press. We have Killalot and Dead Drop, both Blaze Motorsport drivers, also pretty close. It's Harshed Web, Killalot and Dead Drop, very close together. So if Idodo is not going to be making a move, we will be going to that little Blaze Motorsport 3-way. Three guys, same team. in 2 different car brands. Blaze Motorsport, Blaze Motorsport, Blaze Motorsport. And it's all Hush Web, Killalot and Dead Drop. But what's Idodo doing? Idodo still behind Dabbing Llamas. Idodo going into the pit lane. And that's gonna be very, very interesting. Dabbing Llama's gonna do one more lap and then he's going into the pit lane for a last chance at a pit stop. And where is Mr. Emise? P28, but ladies and gentlemen, we started with a 40-man grid, 39 players on the track, and we've got 31 left. With Gipfel still being in the pit lane, and them having left the lobby completely. Oh, disorderly. Having a moment but saved it. I was trying to switch very, very fast, but he saved it. And here we have Prezi Press and the Bentley of Pamuknai coming up behind him. Pepsi and EMP. A way bigger gap than the split was telling us. I'm just going through all the small gaps, but that's oh, behind we have Dead Drop. And then we have Threat Racer. Threat Racer P1 in qualifying. And Dead Drop going very, very deep into the bus stop and doing this very, very safely. Probably too safe if you ask me. He could have kept that momentum going a little bit more, but I do understand you don't want to murder anybody. And we will be going to Idodo halfway through the lap, and Dabbing Llamas just entering the pit lane. We are quickly going back to Threat Race. Oh, Threat Racer through Eau Rouge, going way, way too wide. Very, very unlucky. And that's what I mean with just switching for a split second, going back and missing this whole moment. So we'll be going on board with Idodo. Idodo coming up to Blanchimont, the bus stop chicanes, and where is Dabbing Llamas? Just around La Source into his pit box. And will Idodo be passing him? Will Idodo be lucky with a great pit stop and coming out in front of Mr. Dabbing Llamas? Idodo coming around La Source, hairpin. And where is Mr. Threat Racer or Mr. Dabbing Llamas? Dabbing Llamas going out of the pit lane. And where is Idodo coming up on Eau Rouge? This is gonna be very, very tight, if I'm not mistaken. And Idodo has passed him. Very good pit stop from Idodo. Came out in front of Dabbing Llamas. Murdered just that might have been wasn't that Threat Racer, or did you have an incident too with yourself, Gamble? And we do see a couple of splits. We have El Crizo just behind Disorderly, and then just behind Crizo we have Mr. Kutorm. 3 McLarens. Disorderly, Crizo and Kutorm.
Alright man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
Idodo is at the moment 2 seconds ahead of Dabbing Llamas. This is, if Idodo doesn't have any issues, this is gonna be a win for Idodo. A backmark at Puon, and yeah, skill issue at Radion. Yep, I do have these skill issues myself sometime, or sometime. Maybe a little bit more than a sometime, but yeah, everybody has a skill issue somewhere or sometimes, and some of us might have more skill issues than others.
Leader has finished the race.
Leader has finished the race, ladies and gentlemen. Idodo, Dabbing Llamas, and here is Darkblade coming up. That's your top 3, ladies and gentlemen. Idodo, Dabbing Llamas, and Darkblade. Then we're quickly gonna be going back to Crizo. But Disorderly will bring home P6, Crizo P7, and Kutorm P8. And then we have Prezi Press being finished. We have a little gap. EMP and Pepski behind him. And that's about it for the battles on track. But everything can happen. Everything can happen. We have a lot of guys already finished. And that's Kill a Lot in P17 eventually. Dead Drop P18 and Pretty Ugly in P19. Then we have Mr. Scion. And him being the last guy on track. No, I'm lying. Oh, I'm not lying. Last guy on track, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Scion was in the chat. And Threat Racer still hasn't finished, but I believe he is in the pit lane. I'm a race driver, not a quali driver. Yeah, you did well. You had a great pit stop, Idodo. You came ahead about a second, half a second, and then you drove away for a second, but you were stuck behind him for a good amount of the race. It's on pause. Yeah, it's a fast car. It's a very fast car. I do want to thank you all again for today's spa event. I'm gonna be drinking a little bit more vacation waters, and I want to thank you all for watching. I'm gonna be starting up the outro of today, and yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great evening, have a great day, great night, morning, wherever you are, and see you all next time.